Hello and welcome to Lost in Africa.
In this episode, Jose and I traveled once again to the north of Kenya. We're going to visit, first of all, the village of Lorakushu, where we did episode 1, because when we were there last time, I took a photo of a woman with her baby, and we went to drop the photo with her. After that, we're going to go to another Rendille village, about 10 kilometers from there. Now, after we finish with that Rendille village, we're going to head back toward the south, toward Isiolo, and then we're going to go west to the area of Wamba, which is the area of the Samburu tribe. And inshallah, we'll meet some people that are interesting, we'll have a few laughs, we'll also learn some things. So grab a backpack, a bottle of water, a couple 2-tree sandwiches, and your old walking shoes, and let's get
Lost in Africa.
Ouch. Ouch. You're the best. Here we are in Lorakushu village, where I've just given the photo to the woman with the baby. I'm commenting to Robert that I think we might have to take another photo of her with the baby, because it looks to me like she's pregnant. Anyway, she's very happy, and the people around her are very happy, because like anywhere else, people love to see images of themselves and of their loved ones. I'm sure that this lady will treasure her image, so let's treasure some images ourselves. We're going to leave Lorakushu to the village of Rendille, where you'll see Robert explain some old-time Rendille fashion, etiquette on entering a Rendille home, and I'll show a young lady who is what they call beaded, before we fuel up the car and head to Isiolo before venturing to the area of the Samburu people. Okay, so these women are dressed very traditionally. Not this shirt here, but these, and this is very traditional Rendille, and Robert's going to explain a little bit about it. So Robert, you go ahead and explain.
This one is called Mporo. They wear only when they have occasions like Passover, special like marriage. They wear this one and this one. When they go, when they sing as a women of Rendille. This one is called Sarah. It's called Sarah.
But what is this black? What is that made of right there?
It's made of fabric, roots of fabric, and like now this one we have some mixed with giraffe tail.
Giraffe tail.
Yeah, giraffe tail.
Okay.
And this one skin. It's a skirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have them turn around to see the back of the skirts.
And then we have triangle skirt. This triangle skirt.
And what's the significance of that?
They wear only them when they go for special occasion like marriage, and when their daughter was married or circumcision. Only that days. Okay. This stick is for the owner of the house. It means that if it's lying like this to the house with the spear, it means that the owner of the house is inside. When you come, you just say Hodi, or you say that I'm coming in. Then just crashing down in the house.
Okay, so this young lady, she's promised to be married, and we know that because she has this heavy part of beads on. It said that she's beaded. She's with a very important person, a Moran, so she's promised to be married. And you could see the scarification on her stomach, and that's for beauty, so that she could attract a husband. And she has this nice headdress on also, and that tells everyone that she's promised to be married and she's with an important person. Anything else, Robert?
To show the warrior is far away. These shining things.
Okay.
This
so this shows that her future husband is far away.
You know, to show the warriors when he's far. You know.
Oh, then he knows that's her. He can see her from a distance. Aha. Okay, I see. We have to put petrol in. This time we're not going to run out of petrol like we did last time. I have an extra 40 liters with me, so we're going to put 20 liters in. And we should make it back to Isiolo to fill up the tank again. The last time we really did run out of gas, and I know people thought we were joking, we were acting, because they were thinking, how could someone be so stupid to run out of petrol? But I guess we're that stupid, because we ran out. There's 20 liters. We then drove to Isiolo, where we spent the night, and the next morning we drove to the area of Wamba and the Samburu people. We're in Ludongo Kwe, Kenya. This is the area of the Samburu. Jose and I just drove a couple hours here. We're having a cup of chai, some chapatis, and then hopefully we're going to walk around and see the town and see the people. This man is very clever. He has a solar panel, as you see, and he's cutting hair. And his name is Francis. He was born in Wamba, but he works here in Ludongo Kwe, and he's given Hosea a haircut. And he also not only cuts hair, but because he has power, he also charges cell phones. So he's very clever. And Hosea is going to look very handsome today. And there's Ludongo Kwe town. There's my great car over there under the tree. How long have you been cutting people's hair?
It's now 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And where did you learn to do this? Did you go to school to learn it?
I went to school up to standard 8. But I learned through my friends how to cut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where was that? In Wamba?
I was at Nairobi.
Yes.
I was there working at a factory near Mombasa Road. I
Here-
used to stay with the barbers there,
Uh-huh.
and I trained myself there.
How long did you live in Nairobi?
About 4 years.
And you said you went to school to Standard 8. Was that in Wamba?
No, here. This school.
Which school?
This one now. Here, down. Down there.
Oh, where I see the blue roof?
Yeah, blue.
That's the school.
Yeah, that's why I went to school.
And you went there for 8 years.
I went there from standard 2 up to standard 8.
Are you married yet?
Yeah, I'm married.
How many children do you have?
2.
And I'm sure there's other women that want to marry you because they see you're doing good business, isn't it?
Yeah, when I come rich, I'll marry.
You'll marry another one.
My father married 4.
Your father married 4?
Yeah, I want to marry 4.
Ah. We really liked Francis, so we asked him to show us around for the day, and he agreed. The first thing he did was he took us to his manyata, or compound. I don't know who this woman is, but he said that's his firstborn child right there. But let's try and get into this house, and we'll find Francis and Hosea inside. There they go. Let's attempt this. Okay. Wow. Oh boy. That's a bit difficult.
Very small.
That's okay. Okay. Thank you. There we are. And we're going around. Apparently that's where they maybe do a little cooking or make a fire when it's cold.
Oh, Francis,
And we found
is this your first
Francis.
This is my firstborn.
time?
Yeah.
And there's Hosea. How old are you, Francis?
How old are you?
I'm now 37 years.
And how old is your wife?
My wife is 24.
Okay. And you've been married for 3 years?
Yes, I married at 2007.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is that when you built this house?
That's the time I built this house, when I married her. Because we usually build when we marry.
And who builds the house, the men or the women?
Women.
And who is this woman that had your
It's
child?
my sister.
That's your sister?
Firstborn of my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how many children does she have?
She has 2. My mom and my wife make the house.
Okay.
And my sisters.
And this is where you sleep right here, where you guys are sitting?
This is where we sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have a mattress?
We don't have mattress. We use the skins.
The skins?
Yeah.
And is it comfortable?
Cattle skins.
Cattle skins.
It's comfortable because we used to sleep
Sure.
from the children time till now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're used to it.
Oh, it's nice.
And there's Hosea. Are you going to go to sleep, Hosea?
Maybe, maybe I'll come to sleep.
Is the Sandman coming for you?
It's nice.
How many children do you want to have?
I want to have as many as God can give me. As many as I get.
And does your wife agree to that?
My wife agrees. You know, it's the decision of a man. It's not the woman to control, just a man.
Okay.
So you said you want to have 4 wives. So when do you plan to marry the second wife?
So it's not now, but until my children, this one's until my first wife have about 5 children, then I marry another wife.
Okay. And then when your second wife has 5 children, then you'll marry your third wife. And then when she has 5 children, you'll marry your fourth wife.
Yeah.
So you're going to have...
My father married 4.
And how many children did he have?
My mom had 9 children. My mom was second. And the first one had got 6. And the third wife has 5 children. And the smaller wife had 3.
That's 23 children.
Yeah, one man.
But your father died a couple of years ago. How old was he when he died?
He was 96 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, he was working at the Second World War as a soldier.
Ah.
He went to Britain, Holland, Japan.
Wow.
Yeah. And when he was at 1946, he was a soldier.
Okay, now Francis is going to take us to another village. He showed us his house. And there's Hosea going out. We'll see what it takes for Hosea to get out of here. Well, he's pretty good at it. Beautiful. Okay, Hosea is trying to find his way through this bush. We're going to someone's house to visit, and there's no road there. So we're making our own road. Let's see if Hosea gets us there in one piece without puncturing the tire. Because if we get a puncture out here, we're in trouble. Hosea did some fantastic driving, and we made it to the area where Francis explained a little bit about life in the village, and then he shows us a scarecrow and an old Samburu monument.
Okay, this is the area called Pusi. This is the place where the Samburu people live. This place also is the place where the people are only depending on animals like goats, cows, and also camels. And these people also depends on the milk, blood, and meat.
You lived in the bush, in a village far out from the city, isn't it?
Yeah.
So would you accept to live like this again?
No, I want a place where there's hospitals, where you can get also means of transport, like get things like power, like electricity, things like that. Yeah, because I'm educated, I want to do business.
Okay.
Yeah, I also to do business like charging and also getting like baba.
So if you weren't educated, do you think that you would accept to live in a place like this?
No.
But you told me before that you don't accept to live in a place like this because you're educated. So I'm saying if you weren't educated, would you accept to live here?
If I was not educated?
Yes.
No, but also guys of this village are going to Nairobi to search for jobs. So
Okay.
you can see, and they are not educated.
Okay.
So you find people are going to search for jobs because they want money.
Okay.
Because nowadays animals there's a very previous droughts. So
Yes.
animals are dying, and also nowadays their life have become very, very, very hard.
Okay.
Because nowadays food is very difficult for them to get food. This one has been made to be like this so that at night it scares away the wild animals like elephants, lions, cheetah, hyenas. So you know at night this area is windy, so this statue moves the hands like this, so the wind moves like this. So when the wild animals sees their outside, they see that it's a person moving, so they run away.
Okay.
Like the lions, cheetahs, so that they will not go and enter and kill goats
Okay.
or cows. Long time ago, there was a fight between the two tribes, Samburu and Borana. So the Borana raided the Samburu cattle. So there was a very big fight here where about 500 people lose their life. And so later on, the Samburu fought and they brought back the animals. And so they put the mark by throwing the stones in this area, like this pile out, to mark the place where they brought back their animals. And also this one shows the place where there was a very big fight and many people lose their lives, about 100 years ago.
Apparently, monuments come in all shapes and sizes. Now let's mark another occasion. Birth. We're going to meet a hard-working government official who goes around the area registering newborn babies and giving out birth certificates. Identity and nationality are an important issue everywhere, especially so in Africa. So this is the sub-chief of the area. He's walking around to the different manyatas, and he's registering the newborn children. And you could see this mother here with her children. She's getting birth certificates. And here's the sub-chief filling in the papers. How many manyatas does he visit in a day?
About 15 manyatas.
He visits 15 manyatas in a day.
Yeah.
And how often does he come around to register?
About after 1 month.
Every month he comes around and registers.
Yeah.
And there's the baby that's being registered today.
Yeah.
She's 2 weeks old. We took a long walk and ended up in a dry riverbed where we found some interesting elephant dung and a boy who was giving water to his goats. So this is elephant dung, and we've seen a lot of it here. There's a lot of elephants, and Francis even said he saw a lion 3 months ago. So there's lots of wild animals around here, and we're just walking around, and that makes it kind of exciting because you never know what you're going to run into.
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of exciting if we ran into some elephants and even a lion or leopard, as long as I didn't get eaten. But if I don't get eaten, it's great. And if they attack me and I survive, it's a great story.
Yeah.
Hosea was wondering how that elephant dung got up there, and Francis said, well, an elephant is tall. He could have just been standing there and did it.
Yeah.
So this boy is in a water hole here. He's putting water in the trough. He was just giving water to all these goats. Here's a spear to protect the goats. We had a long walk back to the village from the river, and on the way, we found some toothbrushes. He's getting a toothbrush. This is the bush that we saw, or no, it's not the same. Similar to the one that we saw in Muranga. No, I'm good, thanks. When we got back to the village, we found these guys playing a game.
This is a bow game. It's being played by the two people.
Okay.
2 people. So it has got 12, 24 holes
Yes.
in the bow.
24 holes.
Yeah. Each side has got 12 holes.
Each side has 12 holes.
Yeah. So the 12 sides, the 12 sides, 6 of the holes is being filled by 18 stones.
Okay.
Each side has got 18 stones.
Okay.
So always the stones has got to be finished in your side. So the place where you left one stone,
Yes.
so you have got to take the stones of the other sides.
Okay.
So always the side which is going to be defeated is going to be left with no stones.
With no stones, that's the objective.
Yeah,
to have no stones on your side.
Yeah, on the side.
Okay.
So that the side, you know that you are defeated.
Okay.
Yeah. And you see now, it's going to be finished.
And what's the name of the game? What's the name of this game?
Ntotoi.
And Totoi?
Yeah, Ntotoi in Maasai.
Ah,
In our language.
okay.
Yeah. The man is also defeated.
Defeated.
Yeah.
Ah, when we got back to town, we met a little girl with big dreams. How do you know English?
I have not from school.
What grade are you in? What class?
I am standard 4.
Standard 4. But you speak very good English.
Yes.
And are you going to go to America?
When I finish my school.
When you finish the school and you get your work?
Yes.
What type of work do you want to do?
Pilots.
A pilot? Wow. You want to fly all over the world?
Yes.
And how old are you?
10 years old.
With that young lady and her friends, the future of Africa is bright. After speaking to them, we headed back to Francis's manyatta, where we pitched our tent and spent the night. In the morning, Francis told me a story that reminded me of why I believe that dogs are man's best friend. You ever have any wild animals get into your manyatta?
Yeah, some just about 3 weeks ago, the leopard came and entered my here.
Ah,
Yeah, but there was no goat killed.
okay,
Yeah, he fought with the dogs.
okay.
The dogs chased it away.
Did you see him?
No, he didn't see. But
No, did you see the leopard?
yes, we see the footprints only.
Oh, the footprints,
Yes,
okay.
The time was just fighting with the dogs. When he came outside, he jumped over the fence.
Ah, beautiful.
Yeah.
And we end up with beautiful Hosea.
Yeah.
What do you have to say, Hosea?
Until next time, Kevin and I will be lost in Africa. Yeah, very good.
We've run out of gas again. And we're in Westlands. Almost home. We ran out of gas.